All right. Yeah, I think it's a bit better. Like the encoder advice, it is a bit better on the software encoder. It is a bit better. It's not as bad, but it's still bad. But they're both bad. But it's a little bit better. Yeah, it is a bit better. But yeah, we'll just live with it for now. I will dig more into this off stream. It's fine. I do think it is slightly improved now. I just felt like that before, like you literally couldn't see anything when I was in combat, right? So oh yeah, the quest we're doing is a branded ran away because he had been spotted, and there's a branded hater in the town who's also out to find him. And I don't think we'll let that branded hater go back home. I think we'll kill him. Luckily.
You know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
So, but yeah. Basically, since Ron has decided to go out, hunt the branded himself, we'll have the fortunate opportunity to rid ourselves of Ron. I hope so, at least. I hope it will lead to us getting rid of Ron.
That's one of our branded.
He can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
But yeah, I cannot really look at my stream while I'm in combat, but you can tell me how bad it is when I'm in combat. Wait, do we know that is his lamps or what?
The one Norris was carrying, no doubt.
How did we know that he was carrying this lantern?
At least I know which way he went.
How did we know that? We've never seen Norris. And there's random shit.
Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris. Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Oh, I thought
Just
the
wait here and
bearers
stay
all
out of
knew.
sight. You'll be
Like in
enough.
the village.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh, I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years.
What? We're not getting rid of Ron?
I'll be fucked if I'm leaving this to a bearer. I'll go myself.
Oh, Ron is already back? I thought we would run into Ron out there and get rid of him.
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell ya. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
In a hut. That's our description. A hut in the
Gil,
marshes.
you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Oh shit, we have 1,000 ability points again. Alright, let's spend some of those baddies. I guess increases follow-up strike speed. Ooh, speed. Wait, mastery allows assignment to any icon? Oh, excuse me? That means you can mix and mash? Oh, that's crazy. And we don't need that yet, but... Alrighty, before we continue, I do wanna go back to the hideaway and see about crafting and stuff. Oh, it still shows a side quest icon. But I remember there was something we couldn't reinforce because we didn't have the materials.
Well, so will it be?
Dee, 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 dee. Oh, the battle chain, yeah. Okay.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Is that all? I guess that's all. Already have the +2.
And
Okay. That is all. Worth. Absolutely worth. Also, Ovo, if you're into Grim Dawn, are you playing PoE 2 as well? And PoE 1? Have you ever played PoE 1? I'm a massive PoE 1 junkie. And hence also
You've been the past fortnight.
PoE 2 junkie. Dee 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 dee. Do, do. Da, da, da. Wait, am I like... Where am I going again? Alright, it is the... Oh wait, there's a quest over here.
So much for all.
wish I had a mini-map. Oh-ho. I tried PoE1 and enjoyed it for a month or so, but it never lived up to my WoW expectation I have for most games.
Martha said the blight
interesting.
spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it.
I honestly, I want a
along the
mini
way.
map in this game
Then
so
we shall
bad.
have to keep our wits about us.
That's really interesting. For me, like, PoE is one of the greatest games of all times. But I think if you only liked it for a month... Did you play the League content, or did you maybe end up playing just in Standard? Is that what happened? But also maybe you did not really get into the end game? But a month sounds like you did get into endgame a bit. But like the only way I can see this happen is if you play in Standard, because Standard is pretty dead. Triaga. Wait, really, Sami? That is such news to me. Crazy.
Mistakes. That's enough.
Oh, is this how I collect
The same
knowledge?
as the one back at the hideaway.
Or what? Or do I collect a challenge? Or what?
Doesn't seem to be working though.
Or is it just like part of the ruins here?
You there! Over here!
Screen looks a little weird in combat. Now you're just teasing me. Wait, or are you actually thinking, Triaga, it looks worse than what it looked earlier? I got to the end game, followed some extremely complex build game. I can't even remember the class name or anything. Like, but did you play in League? Because when you play in League, right, like, and you trade, and you're, like, part of the economy, like, there's so many different ways to play the game, right? Like, and the majority, to be honest, plays, like, in League and plays trade, right? And what's great about that is that, like, you can, like, decide, oh, I like Blight, which is, like, the tower defense content, right, in PoE. And then you can just do Blight and sell that and trade, right? Like, there's, like, a lot of, like, people that like to, like, rather, like, just play that. Basically play to their niche. But there's also a bunch of people that play... Like, I also like to play SSF, where I actually have to engage with all the content, right? But that is usually something that is not enjoyable actually as much to new players because there's just too much content. But yeah, I have like almost 5,000 hours in PoE1 and I don't think there is another like online game with that depth really that PoE has. You could argue like some like okay, you could argue like stuff like Stellaris or so, maybe. You think it was better earlier? Huh.
You there! Over here!
Shit. So, Treehugger, I thought you were memeing me because I spent like... Before we started playing, I spent like legit 20 minutes tweaking the settings because it kept pixelating so hard when rotating the screen. And I ended up reducing the frames to 30 frames. You now saying you feel like it looks worse than before? But to be fair, okay, but actually what we can do, to be fair, I did actually change this to, let's actually put that back, because I don't think actually that matters. Yeah, this might make it look a bit better, because that's the main thing I lowered. Besides, that's the frames, but the lower frames should make it look like, it should make it look less pixelated. But there might be obviously more choppiness with it being at 30 frames.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck, I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait, that's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You're
But
the
yeah,
Marthas, are you?
I can highly
She
recommend
won't be good to
PoE
be
2.
use of you then.
It's much more
Well, there's
newcomer
one about.
friendly.
We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. But it made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Aye, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Okay, so we're gonna tell a dude too. But yeah, let me just okay, that looks yeah, it obviously still pixelates when I rotate the camera. So Treehagger, right? When I rotate the camera like this, do you feel like, oh, I know why it looks worse for you. On what resolution are you watching? You're probably not watching on 1080p, right? You're watching like on lower resolution, Treehagger?
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
I'm now trying to look at the
Stay down.
I'm now trying to look at the stream.
That's it.
I'm playing, looking at the stream,
Find this Bryce. Let him know the
which
road's
has
safe.
obviously a huge delay. Oh, you are watching at 1080p. Yeah, I know. I agree. It was a rebound game. That is true. No, I 100% agree. Again, like almost 5,000 hours when I first got into PoE. I binged it like crazy, right? Like I agree. It is a game you can spend a lot of time with. But PoE 2 is a lot newcomer friendly, and because it's kind of like a reset, there's a lot less mechanics in PoE 2. You still have the big skill tree and everything, right? PoE 2 is also a lot harder right now because we don't have the same crazy power level and stuff, right? So I think PoE 2 might be a good alternative. It's an early access right now, but yeah, and I'm also streaming it from time to time. And it doesn't look like shit like this. Alright, Triaka, you have done it. I will go back to Where's Sid Daddy? He's not. We're now traveling with Jill. But yeah, I've also said this earlier. I think we're just like. I think actually Sid is the main character, and we're just like the side character now, cleaning up everything while Sid gets to do the important things. I'm so triggered by this right now. I mean, no, I'm. That's obviously. Okay, I have to try something. No, that shouldn't matter, right? Okay, there's... Wait. I think the YouTube stream... Oh, no, the YouTube stream is, in fact, alive. Okay.